Hello and welcome to AScottMedia. What's in your kit bag Mark II? This is an update from my last video that I released quite a while ago. My kit has had a bit of growth to it, and last time I didn't really tell you about a lot of things that I have now and that I had then, and just didn't bother showing it or didn't understand it fully. So we'll get the easy stuff out of the way. My two camera bodies are the Nikon D300S and the Nikon D70. The reason I have the D70 as well as the 300S, weddings, things like that, more fast-paced jobs, I might need to use two lenses at the same time, so switching between them both, just have them on two different cameras, a lot handier. Also, if this one has a bit of a malfunction, needs repaired, it means I can use this one in the meantime. It's always good to have a backup body. So I'll put these aside. This one actually didn't come with a strap, so I had to use an old 35mm camera off the F55, the Nikon F55, and it's quite a nice sort of like vintage type deal there, but does the job. Strap's the strap. On to my lenses. I have the 8mm fisheye lens here. Needs a bit of a cleaning, but I haven't used it in a while. But perfect for skateboarding and the like, sort of sports and BMXing and that sort of stuff. And even if you're doing maybe trying to show off a large amount of area, whatever you're trying to do. But that's one of the lenses there. 50mm lens. This is an old 35mm camera lens. Fantastic piece of glass in that. Nice elements. Needs a bit of repair done to it. The focus ring is a bit loose, so every time I click the shutter it will go out of focus, unfortunately. But it's a fantastic lens, even though that it has a bit of a malfunction. Then my next lens I've got here is the 70-210. Aperture on this is f4, I believe. Hold on. f4, yeah, f4. Not a bad lens. It's old-fashioned pull lens, which is quite good. I quite like the style of that. Fantastic lens, but it's a bit heavy. But on the upside of it being heavy is its good build quality. So I've got 8mm, 50mm, and the 70-210, and leave this one till after. I'll do this one now. Then I have got the MkII. Oh, something just fell. I think a screw just fell out of my lens. That's fantastic. Maybe not. Confused much. Right. So next we have the 18-70 lens, which means obviously you've seen my 70-210. So now I've got from obviously you need to switch lens, but 18-210, and then below the 18 is the fisheye. So 18-210, fantastic lens for all purpose. If you don't know what you're going to do that day, if you're just going out for a bit of a photo shoot or just to mess around with the camera, practice with the camera, whatnot, this is a fantastic lens to use. I'm getting into the point now where I used to rely on zoom too much, and I now start to zoom with my feet. A famous photographer once quoted that the best zoom in the world is your feet, and I'm starting to do that more. So I went from this lovely zoom lens to this fantastic, bit smaller in size and a bit more plasticky, a bit more lightweight, but this 35mm 35mm Nikon lens. It's a DX for crop sensors, but it still works on full frame sensors, which is good. Full metal around the mount here, obviously plastic body, but elements, the glass elements are fantastic quality. But the aperture on this is f1.8, one of the best buys so far. I haven't had too much of a chance to play with it, but it is by far the best quality lens I have. So all in all, these lenses will basically do me for everything I'll ever do, apart from if I ever need to take a picture of the moon or a deer a couple of 100 miles away. I'll need a telescopic lens, but I doubt I'll ever need to do that. But these 5 lenses will do me for pretty much every job that I'll ever be hired to do, or every project that I will want to do. The next part of my kit bag is the flash guns. Just simple 4 A4s in there, diffuser and reflector on top of those. This is the Nissan D622. This is a cheap knockoff. Well, I wouldn't even say it's a cheap knockoff actually of the Nissan or the Canon flash guns. It's just a separate third party, very high quality, very strong plastic. This flash gun has lasted me quite a long time now, but it's fantastic quality. Then I decided to get the lower end one as a secondary sleeve, and this is the Nissan DI 466. Fantastic again, very nice build quality, reflector and diffuser built in. Talking about diffusers though, this is a better diffuser, so if you're doing pub work or nightclub photography, stuff like that, this looks like a plastic cup, but this does the job when it comes to diffusing light. I paid a couple of quid for this, and it is definitely well worth it. It doesn't look like much, but when it comes to the difference between pictures, this is fantastic. A little gadget here I have for the flash guns are these stands. So if I need to put them both down and use the on-body flash, the onboard flash here, this wee button on the side, and it'll set the 2 other flashes off. I can put those on stands around my subject if I'm taking a picture of something in the dark, a studio type situation. The next thing, little gadget I have here that came with my Nikon D300S's grip is extra batteries. It's a battery slot. Basically, if you put A4, you put AA batteries in here, and you can put this in the grip instead of this little gadget here. This comes with both of them, and then the normal Nikon battery that goes in the body itself. An extra one goes in there, so you've got double the power. It also bumps up your buffer, sorry, not your buffer, your frames per second, shots per second, which is good. If you're doing fast sports shots or motorsports, things like that. So that's always, if you're doing motorsports as well, and you don't have a spare battery on you, then this is always handy to carry. So I advise getting one of those if you don't already have one of those for your grip. This is just a little gadget I got off eBay, a couple of quid. This goes down on the plate, the tripod plate, and you would tie it up there, and then you would tie it on your strap on the camera, and it would basically sit around your camera. You'd hold your camera like that, and it would go around your wrist, or sorry, around the palm, back of your palm of your hand there, and you could hold the camera. And it would, if you're in a nightclub, you don't want to wear a strap, whatever. It's just a little side handle for the camera. Quite handy whenever you're doing. This is what I got for nightlife and pub work, that I didn't have to always wrap my strap round my hand, because you don't know what idiots right there, try to take your camera off you, whatever. So it's good to always have it, tied to you. But if you need to maneuver the camera around different positions over a stage or whatever, then it's good to have one of those. And the final thing that's out on the table right now, there's more in my bag, is gels. I have a few gels that I use for my more artistic pictures. I have the standard blacks. This is GN. No, sorry, it's not. This isn't a G. This is an ND8, I believe. And this is the G ND8, which is its gradient. So if the sun's too bright and you're taking a shot of water and trying to get that water to a bit of movement, low ISO, then it's good to get the exposure of the sky down a bit. So you use gels, external gel, like filters. A few different colour ones just for funsies. And they all attach onto your end of your lens with this bad boy. And in the back here you put if you have a 52mm diameter lens, you put a 52 adapter in there, 62 whatever. You put the adapter in the back here, there's wee threads, and then you just slip the gels into the front pockets here. So that's those. And then the rest of the stuff in the front of my bag is basically spare memory cards, spare batteries, a cleaning pen for my lens, which is always very handy on the go, a Sharpie for the times you need to write something down, and extra batteries for the old flash gun, rechargeables, and I get those charged before I go anywhere. Always very important to keep spare batteries for the flash gun. Memory cards, like I said. And another thing I always keep in my kit bag, a pair of earplugs. They may not seem necessary at all times, but whenever you need to go into a nightclub, or if you're doing a wedding with a loud party, earplugs may not seem like something you need to carry with you or even use, but they are important to protect your ears. I know I sound like a 80-year-old now saying that, but you don't want to come home at night and not be able to sleep with a ringing in your ear. So that is my kit bag. That's Mark II, update 2013. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you have any questions about the kit or why the choices and why I choose some of the pieces of kit I do, then please ask ahead, and go ahead and ask, and I'll reply to your comments or your tweets or whatever. Tweet me at AScottMedia. Website is AScottMedia.co. Thanks very much for watching, and have fun.